Hey guys, Jess here. I'm back with a layout share. I just returned from my crop and I have so many fun layouts to share with you that I created and I can't wait to dive in. A little bit disclaimer for those of you who are not a part of my Patreon. This first stack here are all sketch kit layouts that I created, and I have a sketch kit series over on my Patreon page where I show you how I put these together in preparation for the crop. So if you're interested in seeing that content, hop on over and become a patron. It's there's a lot of good stuff over there, as well as sketches I have created and free digital downloads that I've also created. Really great community over there too. So if you want to learn more about sketch kits, that's where you're going to see that content. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into these layouts. Here we go. So this was sketch number 1. I think I have them in order, but you know, I'll do my best anyway. I tried. Which I had this really awesome chevron element and then some photos with some square element pieces. And then this is what I came up with. So I did this one pretty true to the sketch. Isn't that awesome? That bright floral paper, the colors. I just love this layout. I think it came out so good. And I just freehand the chevron piece there. Did some layering. We had some fun little embellishments. Some dimension here. Some of the stuff's popped up. And the black really anchors the layout all together. And it also ties into her shirt that she's wearing in the photos. So love the way this came out. Alright, next up we have this SBC Scrapbook Challenges with the photo strip and then the large title here. And I used the same collection as I did with the previous sketch. This one again I kept pretty true to the sketch, and I really like how it came out. How fun, right? This one really was outside my comfort zone because again this paper pack is not one that I typically would gravitate towards. It's got the emojis, so we've got little speech bubbles up here, we've got the strips in the back, the photo strip here, a couple of embellishments, and then the large title space. I really enjoy how it came out. It took me a little bit to kind of pull the right elements to complete the layout, but it's definitely got this like tween vibe. Really fun, complements the photos really well, and I just think it's cute. It's very cute. A really fun sketch. So there's that one. Next we have the sketch that I created, which is, if you remember in the video, it had, this collection had all these, a full page of like 2x2 cut aparts. And I was like, oh my gosh, it would look amazing if I just cut them all apart and I put them in a big grid design, which I did at the crop. And then once I did that, I was like, it's too busy. It was just too busy. I couldn't get it to work. So I adjusted, which is the awesome thing about being creative in general, but scrapbooking and sketches, you know, you can tweak them to fit your needs. And so that's what I did. And so here's what I came up with. It's still a grid design, but how fun is this? Look at that. And the photos are awesome. The kids were taking photos of themselves being silly in the living room. Isn't that so cute? And then these wood veneer pieces came from my very talented sister who owns Write Out Designs. She's got a whole collection, many collections, different options for wood veneer. I'll put the link to her Etsy shop below. She's getting it up and running with these wood veneer pieces. She does a lot of other custom stuff too, but I thought those complemented this layout so well. We got some fun emojis and a speech bubble camera. I just think this came out so cute. And the black really helps the photos pop. So really fun layout. And then when we were putting the sketch kit together, I was just like, I'm going to take the cut aparts and create a pocket page. And that's exactly what I did. So I took more photos of my stepdaughter Natalie and the cut aparts and just created a simple spread with those. So this will be tucked in our album as well. Isn't that fun? Super cute. All right. So next up was this Allison Davis sketch. And when I had put this kit together, I had talked about how I wasn't sure if I was going to go square or circular. I really love the element of the stars going around the outside. And so this is what I ended up creating. How adorable is this layout? I love it so much. So I fussy cut all those flowers out of that paper I had selected. And then I had circles cut out of the yellow, the teal, and then some white. I printed Wyatt's photos in a 5x7 and then put it on and hand cut it to match the circle. We got a thicker title and then just flowers everywhere. Isn't that so sweet? We've got some popped up, a little dimension there. The gold is a beautiful complement. I just love everything about this layout. It was so fun to put together. So fun. And look, it's very different from the sketch where we started, but I just took the concept of all this, of a shape around an object. So just think about stretching your sketches and how far they can go. But I really love this one. All right, then we had this one here, scrapping around the clock. We had some layers, a circle element, different pattern paper. And so I started off kind of true to the sketch and then I ended up building upon it. And I love how this one came out as well. Ta-da! Look at it! I love the colors. They go with the photos beautifully. So I have this photo strip here in the middle. So a little bit different than the sketch. Just a bunch of layering different pieces to put this together. So I just kept layering and layering and layering. I've got a gold title. I just love it so much. I really do. I was able to use a lot of papers, just the colors, just everything. And we added a little gold, some gold embellishments and splatters to top it all off. So this came out really nice. Then we have the Sketchabilities sketch. So we had the 3 photos, some strips of paper. So this is the one where I had the bunny paper and I couldn't wait to do this one. And it really came out very cute, you guys. I kept pretty true to the sketch. I only ended up doing 1 photo here, but other than that, I think I did pretty good about keeping true to it. So look at that. Isn't this beautiful? So I did some more fussy cutting. As you can see, I cut these out of the papers. And then we have the 2 different greens. We have some little gold accents, some thickers from one of the Maggie Home sticker sheets that I had brought. And I just think this is so sweet. It came out so beautiful. I absolutely love it. And we have, of course, some crepe paper butterflies to top it all off. The color combination is just so lovely. So sweet. Really fun sketch. Yeah, so again, another one I love. I love all of these, you guys. It was so much fun. I can't tell you how fun this was. All right, and then last sketch. So this is another Allison Davis sketch where we had the stripes. And I actually decided to turn the sketch this way and use it and use the little houses. And it came out so cute. Here's another one. Super cute, cute, cute. And here it is. Isn't this adorable? So I've changed the photo composition a little bit, but we got this beautiful blue background paper. We got 3 photos. This is of our house we purchased 2 years ago. I cut out all the little houses, create like a little neighborhood at the bottom. There's your striped paper in the back. Gold thickers for a title. Matted the photos and added a few little hearts. Isn't that cute? And then some washi ribbon up at the top. I love it. So fun. And I used the little houses. I've been wanting to use those little houses, and I did. So super, super fun. And there you have it. So these are all the layouts that I created with the sketch kits. So I really hope you guys give this a try. It really helped me have a lift-off point for when I pulled out those papers. I already knew what I was going to do. I had a starting point. I wasn't sitting there trying to figure out how to put something together. It was amazing. It was, yeah, I will keep doing that going forward. It was awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed these layouts. And so now I'm going to move over to the rest of the layouts I have done over the past couple months, and I'm going to share those with you. All right, so here we go. So this is, a lot of these are from the No Fail Friday Nights over on YouTube. There's a few others in here that I just scrapped in my spare time. So this one here was part of our January challenge where we use scraps. So I cut a bunch of squares and triangles, then triangles, out of some scrap paper and did kind of a monotone color to pull the yellows from the sweaters in the photo, and I think this came out beautifully. A little mixed media in the background, and just pulled out all the yellow. And we have a beautiful gold title. I love how this came out, and it was a super fun live. And I remember this about the live, as I was getting close to finishing this up, there was a couple ladies like, I was really questioning this layout. I wasn't sure about the yellow and the triangles, but seeing it all together, they were just like, I love it so much. And I loved hearing that because, you know, that often happens when you are trying something new or a different technique or a different style. As you're working through the layout, it often feels like it's a hot mess, it's a hodgepodge. But see it through, finish it till the end, and you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how awesome it comes out. So I really love this layout. I think it's beautiful. And this was another scrap challenge. So this was a fun little grid design of silly photos of Wyatt and I, where we took color blocking with different pattern paper and just offset them, do some mixed media in the background, and then added some corresponding pieces that matched, some frames in there too. And I think this is so fun, colorful, really documents the photos well. Fun, easy layout. Gotta love a grid design. All right, and then we have washi. So this was for February, was the product focus. And so I was playing around with some washi, and I took this Paige Evans star cut file and then backed it in washi and just pulled out a whole bunch of fun little embellishments to add to the page. And then I've got these photos, different photos from Wyatt taken at daycare that I just put together in photo strips. And I think it came out so cute. Fun, colorful, kind of primary colors. A perfect child layout. And so this inspired a no-fail Friday for me. I often like to practice my techniques before I actually do them, just to make sure I don't stumble so much or they go really well on the lives. And so this one just came out so cute, and I absolutely love it. And then so that leads me to this one, which was a no-fail Friday night. So this was a Paige Evans pie chart heart, I believe the cut file is called. And so we did the same technique. We cut that out, and then we lined all the inserts with washi that matched. And then we have a bunch of floral die cuts. You know me, and I love my florals. Sweet little title, some butterflies, some enamel dots, and this came out so beautiful. I'm really digging yellow lately. I've been, I just love the yellow. Having a lot of fun with it. So that one was a super fun no fail, and we had a lot of ladies do the same technique posted on the group, the Facebook group, and they just did a phenomenal job. Each one looks different, but they all look so stunning. So definitely give this a try. And then we have another washi layout. So this one, I took my die cutting machine and I cut out hearts, and then I backed them, or I lined paper with washi, and then I cut the hearts out with my die cutting machine. And then I layered them, and we also made some shaker pockets to add this layout. Again, it's another form of a grid design, photo of the kids in the middle there, which is so sweet. Adds a little pom-pom there, and I also did some stitching along the outer edge just to add a little bit more texture. And I think this one came out so cute. Really fun, very cute. And this is a pocket page I created with my Happy Heart collection. So I used the little journaling card, Little Love Stories, and told sweet little stories of us. I'm really pleased with this collection. I love the soft palette and all the different sayings. document our engagement photo sessions together. So I had fun putting this together to add to our Us album. And you guys have this collection available to you if you're a Patreon. So go have fun and play with it. All right, so this was another no fail Friday night. We another washi. So this is February, another washi layout, and this was sketch inspired, where these strips here in the back are washi, and then we did some fun embellishments. A great title, Sit, Stay, Good Boys, with some thickers, and I love this layout. It's got to be one of my favorites. The colors, the composition, the photos, everything. It just came out so nice. And again, this was a favorite of the group as well, and there was quite a few examples of this on the Facebook group. So check them out. They all look fabulous. They all look different, but they look so good. This sketch is so versatile. Really, really fun. And then this was a process video for you patron friends. So I had fun just pulling out the stash and documenting Wyatt in the hospital just after he was first born. So we've got some pink fresh florals, some layering, did lots of layering, a little bit of stamping here in the background. And this came out so cute. And the process video is on my Patreon, so make sure you check that out if you want to recreate the same thing. But it documented a not so happy story, made it a little bit more, you know, brought a little sunshine, because his face, you know, right there, he's smiling, his goobery face. Oh, he was in good spirits even though he went through so much. So I really loved being able to document this story this way. So super fun layout. All right, and then we have another no fail with washi. So this is a 9x12, so we took strips of washi, and this is a sketch I designed as well, which you have access to if you're a patron, so this is one of the free sketches. So washi along the side here, we did some mixed media in the background with some watercolor and stamps, 2 3x4 photos, and just the title, Hey Bud, Nice Hair. Came out super easy, but really impactful and visually pleasing, and I love the black and white. Came out really good. All right, and then we moved on to stamping. So we are in March right now, and stamps is our product focus. So this is the first no fail, where I took a stamp set and essentially made my own background here. I had these really fun stamps with definitions of words like kind, friend, smile. So I made that the background over here, added some hearts, combined multiple different stamps here, and that was kind of the technique I wanted to show, was that pull a bunch of different stamps and you can use them together. Then we got some strips of paper over here, the photo stacked, a couple embellishments, and again this is 9x12, and there is a free sketch for this layout as well. So grab that and have fun and play. Super fun though. And then here's another stamping layout. This one was really fun. So we had fun creating this watercolor background with an acrylic block and a rainbow order. And then we went back through and stamped the numbers in the same corresponding color all through the rainbow. And I have these photos of my son, him taking selfies at daycare, counting down. Hence the title, Selfie Countdown. Really fun layout, really fun technique. You can apply this in so many different ways. Easy to do. You get a little messy, which is always great. And then adding the little mat of black around it really helps anchor the entire layout. So this, again, was another No Fail Friday. Really, really fun. And then the last one is one I completed during the crop. I had some extra supplies. So I had, somebody had a Cricut there. So again, as I mentioned when I was packing, you know, don't be afraid to ask people to help you out. They absolutely will. So somebody was allowed me to design and draw these circles on the white background here. And then I used some dies that somebody had, and I created these white leaves, kind of a tone on tone. And then I had butterflies left over. I also had somebody at the crop that had these laser cut black butterflies that they weren't using left over from the kit. And I put this all together. So this was a hodgepodge of different bits and pieces from all the lovely ladies at the crop that helped me pull this together. So I'm thankful they're so willing to share with me. And I just think this came out so lovely. Very simple, but very beautiful. And these flowers were fussy cut from one of the papers I had brought. And the thickers came from a thicker sheet that I had brought as well. Beautiful. And that is it, guys, for Layout Share. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I've inspired you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great night. Bye.